What's going on, guys? This is another episode of the MMA Complex. My name is Josh,
And I'm James.
and we're back. Brand new episode, man. It is
November 29th.
November 30th,
30th.
right? Is it 30th? I think it's 30th. Tomorrow's the 1st.
Yeah.
30th.
Yeah,
Dang. All
I
lost on
know.
our days here.
I know it's the holidays are here, man.
Yeah.
It's, and I don't know. I think I said this last year too, but I hate the holiday. I hate the holiday. I especially hate Christmas shopping. That's the
Yeah.
worst. I have like 7 nephews I got to shop for, a niece, and then the girlfriend. It's like, oh,
That's
I'm
it. That's
stressing
This is a
out.
new edition this year.
So I'm stressed out. I hate it. We need to go shopping together.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some of them I'm going to do, there's a lot of good options online.
Yeah.
So if you see anything online, let me know. We'll
Mm.
can give you some ideas because which one has some good deals. eBay has some good deals, like through eBay store, and then they'll sell them through there. But it's like really good stuff.
Really?
From like Cyber Monday, all the stuff remaining from Cyber Monday and all that. It's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, I already have an idea what I want to get her, so
Oh yeah, it's good.
it's gonna just do it.
It's anime related, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. How was Thanksgiving? I think the last time we did a show was
Yeah.
right before.
I went to my girlfriend's house, and they have like a very expensive smoker that they had bought last year.
Oh, nice.
Like it's like 1,200. I think he said 1,200.
Yeah.
So they smoked a ham for like 6 hours, and then they cooked the turkey, of course, and then they also smoked like ribs,
Mm-hmm.
and they put like the I think mesquite firewood in the smoker.
Not bad.
It's delicious.
Not bad.
We had all the normal sides.
Not bad. We deep fried a turkey here. It's the first deep fried turkey I think I've
Yeah,
had.
it's becoming like a trend.
Yeah,
How was it?
it was pretty good. I mean,
Is it better than baked?
I think so. There's like a little bit of flavor there. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like more
Yeah,
so than
'cause-
just average turkey
Yeah,
flavor.
'cause turkeys can be dry if you don't cook them right.
Yeah, and I mean it depends. If you get a really well done normal cooked turkey, that's like not too dry or anything like that. Like and it's good. I'm sure you'll like that. But the fried turkey is not that bad either. It's pretty good.
Is it like KFC with the skin?
Kind of, yeah, but it's just got because the oils and all that are infused in it, so it's just has like a different taste to it, a little bit more of just a flavor without having to put anything else onto it. Or
Mm.
it was pretty good. I don't know, it was my first one, but it was good.
And they had like a fryer, an actual fryer.
Yeah, we had a fryer. We did it the next day. We didn't do it for the actual Thanksgiving night. There we just did normal turkey, and the ham was really good. I went to 2 different houses, and mom's side and stepdad's side, and then we had obviously my girl's family here at the place, so we hosted it here, and then it was pretty good. Long day though, I was tired, but good food
Yeah.
all around. All good food.
I was picking out too, man.
Yeah,
All weekend I picked out
yeah.
on the same shit.
And then also leftovers. There's nothing but turkey, leftover ham. I'm still finishing some of the pies. So I
Oh,
don't know.
really?
Yeah. There's favorite pie, I think. Newest one I've tried, pumpkin cream pie.
Oh, nice.
That
Yeah,
was pretty good. Pumpkin cheesecake or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. My girlfriend made she made a pumpkin cheesecake from scratch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from
Nice.
scratch. It was fucking delicious.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It was it's like really really good.
Yeah. And did you spend Thanksgiving mostly at her?
Just at her. I don't want to be around my family.
Did they even do anything like at your side of your
Yeah,
family?
everyone came over.
No, okay.
I just didn't want to be there.
Yeah. No, I did that. And then the weekend? I don't remember what I did on the weekend, but I went to go see Coco. Have you seen?
I'm gonna see it this weekend. I heard really good things.
It was
about
pretty good, man. It was.
People were saying that they cried, and it's like it's like one of Pixar's best films I've heard.
Yeah, I'd say it's up there for sure. It's
Yeah.
up there for sure. You could probably put it in at least the top 5. And I mean, it's got a really strong Mexican themed, because it's a Mexican themed
Yeah.
movie, but they kind of like really went deep into like the culture and all that. So it's pretty crazy. I mean, I
And
didn't
the
think they would
animation's
actually
good,
go
right?
that far.
And the animation's the best, or
Yeah, animation's pretty good, and it's got a unique look, a lot of colors. Animation's up there now, especially with the modern animation technology. It looks really
Yeah,
good.
I read that he's been working on that for 15 years.
The story, and like
That was just a movie in
just the
general.
movie in general. Yeah, I could believe it. I mean, you could tell the story is really well written, um, and it kind of has a couple twists and turns here. It's pretty good.
You saw it in 3D or standard?
Standard.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
I don't do 3D anymore.
Me neither.
I don't do I like when I was looking for the Star Wars tickets. A lot of them that had really good show times were in 3D, and I avoided them. I
Mm.
don't like it. For me, it drowns out the color, and it
The
just like it takes
experience,
away
yeah.
from the experience. I just want to see the movie, especially with this movie like Star Wars. I just want to see it as is, maybe in IMAX if I can, and just watch it.
Yeah, yeah. With Coco, Joey Diaz, he got invited. Disney reached out to him and
Yeah,
invited him and
yeah.
his family because I guess his nickname is Coco, and
Ah,
he said that he took his daughter. He said his daughter doesn't watch movies, so he's kind of afraid to take her because she always walks out
yeah.
or does like a fit. But he said that she watched it all. She loved it. And he said he cried.
I can believe it because I think even coming from like a Hispanic culture or any Latin culture, we all have kind of like a similarity to our what we eat
Yeah,
and our just the way we our customs. I mean, everybody does it differently, but I mean the kind of the structure is
yeah,
there. I
same
guess the
idea.
same
Yeah,
idea, and so I could believe it.
yeah. So I said, man, Joey Diaz cried. Oh, no way. So it has to be like a good movie
Yeah,
because he kept raving about it, and Joey Diaz doesn't rave about anything.
and he's Cuban, so it's not like that culture, the Mexican culture, is somewhat similar, but I mean
Yeah,
not
in a
really.
lot of ways it isn't now.
In a lot of ways, it isn't. So, did he touch on that? Did he talk about that?
No, he just said that it was a great movie,
It
and
was,
then
yeah.
and I talked to some other person at work. She said it was great, and then some old lady that I see every morning watched her with the grandkids, and she was like raving about. Okay, I gotta see it now.
Yeah, it is.
But
But I would say in 3D, like I left the movie and I was like, okay, I think if I saw it in 3D, it would probably be pretty good if they really did it well. Because if they
mm,
focused on making the 3D experience really good, because that movie has a lot of opportunities for good 3D moments. So
mm,
I can see it. Yeah.
awesome, yeah, I'm just afraid of walking that movie theater and like have like a high expectation and like be disappointed. But
Yeah. No, I think it's a good. I mean, it's Pixar. Normally, they're pretty good. Um, and I would say that this is probably one of the best.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Um, and then what else? Star Wars next week, and then all that stuff. So I haven't really seen. Coco was the last movie I saw in a while. So looking forward to Star Wars. I can't wait for Star Wars. I'm like dying. Um, then you had a couple of good fights over the weekend. Calvin Gastelum Bisping. That kind of turned out kind of how we all expected it to
Hmm.
turn out.
Hmm.
I feel bad for Bisping. Um, way too soon, I think. Or do you think? What do you think? Way too soon for him to take the fight. We all thought it was, but it
Yeah,
never right
but I think the people to blame is the commission for
allowing him.
reducing his suspension.
Yeah, he got choked out, man. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Have
So I mean, because any fighter would want to go back on the horse and try to get a win back. And with Bisping, he's at the tail end of his career. All he wants to do is make money. So to him, it's an easy payday. He goes in there and makes money. He does the UFC a favor,
yep.
and then his next fight will be his last fight. So you can't really blame Bisping.
No,
I blame more the commission for letting him for reducing the suspension and allowing him to fight. I think New York,
yeah,
the New York commission dropped the ball
yeah, yeah, and it was that, and then
because they're there to for the fighter safety. Then
yeah,
for them to allow him to fight after what 3 weeks,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
crazy.
and then also where was it, Shanghai, the Chinese commission, if there was really even a commission over there, them allowing that fight to take place too. I don't know. I don't know where the blame goes. I'm sure it's all for both, but
Yeah, I think
whatever.
more than
The
New York
company,
because they have to say whether he can
yeah,
fight anywhere or not
yeah,
since he fought in New York City. So I blame the commission, the New York commission.
yeah. I think it would have turned out the same way. I think I would have probably had favored Gaslam, but I think a well prepared Bisping probably would have put up a better fight, and maybe would have even won the fight.
Yeah.
Because if it went the distance and he survived any of the big shots, I'd see Bisping winning a long 5 round decision. I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah, because Kevin just gas out.
Yeah, and Bisping would be the big guy, a bigger guy, I guess. But that wasn't the case. He went in there short notice, and it showed. and it showed a bit. Calvin had a long camp, well conditioned, well
Yeah,
prepared.
and then I mean, Calvin said that he knows that Bisping can't really see out of his left eye, so he went for that right right hook. I mean, right punch to the left
Yeah,
hook
it was nasty.
combination.
It was nasty. It was quick and it was nasty, and he just crumpled.
Yeah,
It was bad. I didn't like seeing that, but the whole card was pretty good. Pretty decent fights. And then you have um, Ultimate Fighter this weekend, and you have Jose Aldo and Max Holloway this weekend. The Ultimate Fighter, you've been keeping up with it. What do you think it's what's been going on leading up to this, and if you can fill us in, I don't know if you've been watching up
yeah.
the last couple of weeks, but
I didn't see last night's episode. I recorded it, but I haven't watched it yet. But I think the fights have been solid. I think a lot of these girls are really talented.
yeah,
I think Roxy's probably the favorite to win. And she looks like she's like unscathed for any of her fights. I don't know if I don't know if she fought last night. Did she fight last night?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
if she fought last week.
yeah,
I'm
I
sure
don't
she
know.
did because it was like
Well, she had to, right?
she had to, right?
Yeah,
The semifinals.
yeah,
right?
because the winners advance to the final, and then the girl that's in the finals, she's a dark horse. I think she's like ranked number 14
yeah,
from the show, and she ended up going to the finals. I'm looking forward to it. I think the fight itself have been really good. I mean, I usually just fast forward to the house drama because it gets old quick.
yeah. And we've
I,
seen it time and time again.
yeah,
A
it's
lot
all
of that
it's the
stuff.
same structure, like drama, gym, and they go to the gym and they train,
Yeah,
and then yeah, it's just old. So I usually just fast forward to the fights.
yeah. I mean, it's from what I've heard, it's especially from from you or from just what I read online. A lot of people are have been that have been watching it have been liking this season.
Yeah, the fights are really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, those girls brought it. And
yeah,
then like even like the fights that go to decision are exciting back and forth wars.
yeah.
But yeah, it's been crazy because I think Paige Van Zant actually wanted to be on the show. She asked the UFC to put her in the Tough House, and then
Yeah.
she didn't know that they already had casted the group already, so she kind of asked a little too late. But I think she's planning to go to 125 and fight for a title there.
We'll see how that goes. There's a lot of been weird stuff with Paige Van Zandt recently, and I think she has a fight now with Jessica I, or is it confirmed or no?
Yeah, I don't know. Like she said that she agreed to it, but the UFC didn't want to put it on. But then Jessica, I said that
That she backed out of it, right?
yeah, and she took pictures of the contract. I think she tweeted it online.
Yeah.
You know,
But
Tiffany Van Hoos, she was on an Ariel's show,
yeah, yeah.
and she stole Ariel's Fedor bobblehead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was funny, and he didn't know, and Ariel got really upset about it.
No.
Yeah, I gotta play the clip when we get off here. Like, he got really upset.
Like, how did he not see it though?
He saw her take it, but he thought that she was just
Gonna leave it there?
yeah,
Like on the side,
get her near Greg or somewhere in the back, and she just left with it.
she left with it, huh?
He was pissed. It's to the point where he wished her that she he was telling everyone not to watch Glory this weekend.
Yeah. But yeah, what did he
was
say?
upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty upset.
Oh man.
But I think people from Bellator is gonna set him a new one.
But how did when she grabbed it off his desk? Did she say, "I'm gonna take this"?
No,
Do you mind?
I think she just grabbed it and walked away.
Oh,
but
she just grabbed it and walked away
after the interview. But Eric thought she was just gonna.
Like she was just playing around.
Yeah, and she took it.
And she took it. Damn.
That's funny.
I mean, he could get whatever. He could get him anyway. They could just ask for one to mail it.
Yeah,
to
it was like a special one. It wasn't like your typical
really?
bobbleheads with the gloves. It was him wearing his sweater.
Oh, he got the sweater one. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
yeah, that's funny. Hey, I gotta watch that interview.
Yeah, I'll play the clip.
Glory is in New York this weekend. That one's
I think that's why she was there.
That's why she was there.
And he was telling everyone not to watch Glory.
Did they talk to New York Rick after that?
Yeah, New York Rick was laughing in the back. Because he asked New York Rick, did she take it? He said, yeah, she took it.
Oh man. Well, I mean, he could. I'm telling you, he could get whatever he wants from.
But Ariel's like, he's like,
it is kind of messed up though. It is.
And no, Ariel got upset because it was given to him. Like,
yeah.
So the one that hit, yeah, they can send him a new one, but it's not the same.
That and the piece of
It
your
is,
set is
yeah, it is.
missing.
Yeah, he's like, hey, like it feels kind of empty right
Yeah,
here.
exactly. It was kind of empty.
That's
Yeah,
sad. Poor Ariel.
yeah. Also, shout out to New York Rick,
Oh,
who
he's a dad, huh?
is a dad now.
Yeah,
Yeah, over the weekend,
I think his yeah, I think
Thanksgiving weekend, right there.
Thanksgiving Day. No, Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving
Day.
Day, huh?
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think her water broke. I think the day before, and then they kind of induced the labor,
So like that early morning,
and then
Thanksgiving
like
morning.
3 in the
Yeah.
morning. I think Thanksgiving Day she had a
Yeah,
baby.
that's crazy. Yeah. So shout out to New York Rick, new dad now. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Props
think
to him, man.
yeah. Ariel's giving him like diaper changing techniques,
Yeah.
and he said that at first the poop was like black, and then it becomes like a green, and
Oh,
it goes to rocks.
oh man. No, no. Oh, well, I've
Why Ariel? He was saying
damn, I
like,
haven't done that in forever. Like changing baby diapers
yeah,
and all that stuff. I haven't done that. My little brother, he's like 11 now, so I haven't.
oh
But
yeah,
it's
it's been
been a
years.
while. It's been a while.
Yeah, because he said that Ariel said that when he was teaching his daughter recently, his friends couldn't stand a smell. He goes, he didn't even smell anything. He goes, I can take a whiff and it doesn't bother me.
That's nasty. Yeah. Um. What else? Dana, why did you watch any of the Scrum?
I saw the highlights of it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, he talked about Zuffa boxing. He talked about a lot of things. He was pretty much. It was like an hour long Scrum.
Yeah,
Went over a lot of things. I'm sure you guys could catch it online somewhere.
yeah.
Um.
MMA Junkies YouTube channel, they have the whole
Yeah.
scrum on there.
Um. Zuffa boxing. What do you think? His move into boxing.
I don't know how well it'll do. I mean, I think with the UFC PR machine, I think it can do well. But it's one of those things where you got to see it first,
Yeah.
and then see what they do and how they go about it. Boxing is very confusing to me as far as like
How they do it. How they promote.
yeah, and who belongs to who, and
Yeah.
yeah. But who knows? I mean, Dana White is a boxing guy. I mean, that's where he came from. So
Yeah. And I think now he has a better idea of how things operate. And so
I mean, hopefully it does well. I think if Dana does boxing the way he does MMA, I think it'll change boxing in a good way.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too. Um,
It wouldn't be like a spectacle. It would be
I'm,
an
I'm
actual sport.
yeah, I'm just hoping that people like when they see the name, when they see, obviously he just got to get well-known fighters. Like they got to get people that, and then he's talked about talking to with different promoters, and that a lot of promoters are on board with working with him and setting up the fights. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I think it could work if they do it right.
Yeah,
I think he has the right mentality, and I think,
and hopefully those team eyeballs follow to the MMA product.
yeah, I mean, we'll see how much of a crossover. I'm sure there'll be some, at least. I think a lot of MMA people will want to at least check out the first couple of events to see how it goes.
Hmm.
But it's a attention span with boxing.
Yeah,
Like because boxing is not as fast paced or as a lot of times as exciting as MMA.
yeah,
So, a lot of MMA fans will probably tune out, but boxing fans, I think, hopefully they'll gravitate towards it. And I wish them all the luck. I think they can do it and make
yeah.
stars out of some of these boxers.
I think the most important thing is to tell the stories of the fighters
Yeah,
and get people invested in them because people get invested when they know your backstory and
yeah,
and that's what boxing doesn't do is promote their fighters like that and a lot of boxers are just faces on TV.
yeah,
So I think the UFC can do a good job of putting those faces into stars and promoting the undercard, not just the main event.
yeah. I think so too, and I think yeah, because yeah, boxing, it's always been like that to where we just ignore any of the undercards.
Yeah,
So it's you go straight to the main event. Everybody pays attention only to the main event, and Dana White talked about that and that being an issue. And I think that's something that I think he can fix if they go with the MMA model.
and I hope the bout is an actual bout, not that because in boxing they have that ugly bout, those
Yeah,
ugly
that'll be
like
interesting.
skinny bouts.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if that it'll be interesting to see if they make their own champion championship, or is it just they're going to take other belts and
I,
have them defended on their show?
I'm assuming they're
I
gonna
don't know
have
how it
their own
works.
belts.
I think it works where like
It's I always think of it like Bellator is one promotion, UFC is another promotion, like like
yeah,
WBC and the
IBO
IBF, right,
or
whatever.
whatever.
They're different promotions, so
Yeah.
every promotion has different belts. I just hope the Zuffa Boxing has an actual belt.
Then it's like the only thing with boxing they have like champions every 5 pounds almost or like something like that, which is
Yeah,
way too. I mean, it's not that big of a difference. You
and
can.
then like they fight nobodies until they're like 50-0.
Yeah, yeah. Also, on another note, is Ben Askren's retirement fight last weekend,
Against
defeating Shin
Aoki.
Aoki in the first round. A good fight. Um, Dominant win by Askren. What do you think in terms of his overall career, his legacy? Do you think he went out
I
in
mean,
a
I
good
mean,
way, or like he's gonna be remembered as a dominant guy, a champion?
well, first of all, about that fight, Aoki is way past his prime.
Yeah,
He's a very old fighter, and I think everyone expected him that result to happen.
yeah,
I don't know, like as far as his legacy, I think it won't be as strong because he never competed in the UFC.
yeah,
He's fought guys in other organizations who would probably get their butts handled in the UFC, and like Askren never tested himself in the UFC, and in everyone's mind, the UFC is the place to go as far as the biggest best fights. So I think that's gonna hurt his legacy a lot, not competing in the UFC and testing his skills there. But I mean, you can't fault the guy. Like, I mean, I think every fighter should follow his blueprint as far as take the least amount of damage and then get out where you can.
yeah. I think so
But
too.
I think his legacy is going to be hurt because he never competed in the UFC.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna be. I think he's gonna be considered top 10, even yeah, at least top 10. I think he'd probably be one of the guys outside of the UFC that'd be thrown into the top 10 best of all time type of people. Because in Strikeforce, he did have a good run.
Yeah,
Um, but I think overall, I think not fighting in the UFC does kind of hurt your legacy in terms of cementing your legacy as a top guy. But I think he went out, he made a lot of money. Um, Fought in a couple of different promotions, was a champion in most, undefeated. You know, really solid guy. Always had that. He was one of those guys that always had that attention outside of the UFC that a lot of guys even in the UFC never had.
mm.
Had that beef with Dana, just all that stuff. So
Yeah,
I think he'll be remembered as definitely a prominent figure in the welterweight division, if not UFC or MMA in general.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So we'll get to our first guest and our only guest of the show today, and a returning guest. She is a Bellator kickboxing champion, and she made her MMA debut recently for Bellator over in Jerusalem and won. And Denise Kielholtz is back on the show. Glad to have her back. So here's our interview with Denise Kielholtz. So
Yeah.
Denise Kielholtz, Bellator kickboxing champion, made her MMA debut recently at Bellator 188. Glad to have you on the show successfully, I might add. How are you today?
I'm really good, really good. Yes,
Nice.
really good.
Well, we all know that they fought for Bellator kickboxing, but like this is your first time fighting for the MMA side of Bellator. How are your feelings going to that fight? And like, were you nervous because it's not just kickboxing; it's everything: grappling, jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
plus striking. So how was it your transition from kickboxing to MMA?
Well, yeah, I was really, really nervous because, to fight on a big scale like that, and for an audience like that, and the first time when I walk in the cage, it was like, whoa, this is really
Yeah.
different than
Yeah.
a ring. So it was so amazing. I cannot describe my feeling, but it was really amazing.
All right, great. And in terms of being a champion over at Bellator kickboxing and MMA, how does that work out in your deal? Does it just get you fights whenever you want? How often do you want to transition between both sports?
Well, I still have my title in Bellator kickboxing, and as long as I'm in this division, this title stays here in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I gonna do now both because now I have also a new flame, and that's that cage, and the feeling that I have in that cage, it was so amazing. So now I talk with Bellator, and I'm gonna fight both. So we're gonna
Awesome.
see what's yeah.
Great.
So do you think your next fight will be in the cage or in the ring?
I don't know for sure, but the only thing I know is that next year I have to defend my title. I think in April, I think,
Okay.
and maybe before that, maybe an MMA fight, or I'm ready for whatever.
Yeah.
So
Good.
Great. And coming off of the fight over in Tel Aviv on Bellator 28, did you have any bumps and bruises? Did you come out of that healthy?
yes, I come out. I have
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
I have nothing. The only thing I had was I had with sparring. I had 2 weeks before the fight. I got my eyebrow was open with sparring, and that was the only thing I have. So I have only a scar from training, but not from the fight.
Great.
Awesome. That's awesome to know. Now, after fighting kickboxing and MMA, which do you prefer better? Did you prefer the kickboxing side or the MMA side?
Well, I prefer everything, It's not that
Good answer.
that I prefer more kickboxing or more MMA. There's our two things that I really loved, and also the MMA thing. What I said when I step in that cage, it was like a new thing, a new feeling inside that I didn't know before. So now I'm gonna do both, and we will see.
Yeah. And this year especially has been a really good year for you. You won the title in Bellator Kickboxing. I mean, when we last spoke to you, you were in. Yeah, I didn't even think you had it really. You had been in negotiations with Bellator at that time. But now that you're the champion and you look back on this year, what are your overall thoughts? How much does this year mean to you in terms of your success?
Well, it was really, really a good year. We start with the title defense, and against a really strong opponent, and also in her hometown. So, my second title defense was also really tough, and I won that fight. And then the next fight was an MMA fight, and also different training camp, different trainers. And I have more pressure because you start with a new thing. You have a whole new game that you have to learn. So there were two tough fights and tough training camps, and I'm glad that both of the fights went good and went both to a win for me. So it was a really good year.
Awesome. And Bellator has a really strong flyweight division in MMA. Now the UFC is bringing up their flyweight division over there in over the UFC. Have you been watching The Ultimate Fighter with the flyweight girls, and do you see any of them as a potential opponent in the future?
Yeah, well, I have not really a typical opponent that I want to fight, but I think that now the flyweight division in Bellator is one of the strongest division in all women fighters.
Yeah.
So and now we have also a champion in the flyweight division, and I always say that I have the blue belt in my home, but it would be more amazing if I have the blue and the red belt in my living room. We will see.
Wow.
Dreams come true.
That'd be pretty remarkable. We have both belts around your shoulders.
Sorry?
No, like it'd be remarkable seeing you have the blue belt and red belt. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that was that's really something that I dream about. So
no. Being with Bellator now, like, how is it dealing with Scott Coker? Do you have a lot of contact with him, or who? Because it's two different sides of the promotion. How is it in terms of dealing with Bellator, and how have you found it easy to deal with him?
Well, the first time that I didn't know Bellator before, someone told me that Bellator is really like a family, and I fight in a lot of different organizations, but this organization really have their quote, like, we put fighters first, and that is really what they do. And all of the guys from Bellator, they're like a family, you know. If you come there and they see you as a fighter, not as a product, you know.
Yeah.
And that's something that's really yeah, that's like family is really a Bellator family. And now I am in the Bellator family, and I'm really glad and also thankful that I'm in it. And I think that this organization is really one of the best organization I ever fight with. So
Yeah. Nice.
And now being a champion, do you see people, like contacting you more and for interviews or for pictures? Like, do you see your popularity rising because of your championship?
yeah, that's for sure, because Bellator give us that stage, you know. And also on Spike TV, a lot of people watch Spike TV, and you get a bigger stage, you know, so more people see you fighting and more people know you better. So that's what Bellator have, you know, the television and more publicity for the fights. So I think that's one of the strongest point. And now also because this is my 6th world title.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now people know me. Oh, okay, you have 6 world titles, and because they see it on television, you know. And
Awesome.
before, only the fighting people know you, and now everybody. If I walk here on the streets in Amsterdam, people see, oh, you're that fighter, and you know. So
You're a star.
that's a big. No, not a star, but they recognize me now more.
Yeah. And how's it in terms of over in Holland? How is it accepted with MMA and kickboxing and the fight culture? I know it's it's very big over there, but in terms of like in the mainstream media, is it accepted? Is it like fighters ask for interviews? How is it over there?
Well, you know, I still think that that Holland have one of the best fighters all over the world.
Yeah.
But as a country, if you see it as, for example, like Japan or also in the US, you see more people that appreciate fighters more, you know. And here in Holland is more like, okay, yeah, that's a fighter, but you know, it's not that they really appreciate for what you're doing. And I think that with the fighters we have here in Holland, that still, as a small country, we have so many big fighters, but it's not really that we get appreciated by the government or something like that. And that is something that in Holland is, that's really small, you know. So that's different if you see like Japan or the US. That's much bigger there.
Yeah.
Now, all fighters celebrate after their victories. How do you celebrate after your victory? Do you go out, or you just stay home in the hotel, or what do you do to celebrate?
Well, after my fight, I celebrate in my hotel room. First night I still can sleep, so I only watched Instagram or movies or something like that. But it's not that I really go partying. Most of the times the day after.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we celebrated good.
Good.
Now, did you get to go around Jerusalem and Israel? Did you get to see the sites and spend a little time there? And what did you think?
Yeah. After my fight, I was 4 more days in Israel, and we went to Jerusalem and the Dead Sea and Masada. So
nice.
We see a lot of Israel, and I really think that that's one of the most beautiful countries I ever been. So
Nice.
Do you know if Bellator is coming to your hometown anytime soon?
I hope so.
Okay.
I think I heard some rumors that they want to have a Bellator show in Amsterdam, and that is really something that that's on my to-do list.
Yeah.
So
the main event. You'll be the main event.
Yeah, the main event. That will be much bigger. But that's something that I hope that they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And obviously, you and your husband are a fight couple, probably one of the most popular fight couples, especially in kickboxing. How's that? How are you guys doing right now in terms of like your guys' career, balancing each other's careers, and how's that going right now?
Well, it's every time we have to fight is like the same time. So if we have to fight, we are on the same training camp, and we have also the same condition and power trainer. So most of the time we train together. But now we just relax, and now we're off fighting, and we're gonna celebrate some Christmas and
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
New Year. So
Are
Yeah.
you done with Christmas shopping, or are you still kind of shopping around?
Shopping?
Yeah,
Oh
are you
no, I'm
done?
not. No, not done yet. And also, Christmas is also really special for us because my brother, my only brother, is his birthday. So
Oh, awesome.
Oh.
that's something that he's here. He's like,
Who's that, your brother?
yeah,
Hey, brother,
Hey.
happy birthday!
not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet, not yet, soon.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah, not yet. So he's like a Christmas angel. So that makes Christmas more special for us.
Now, like, are you saying that because it's behind you, or do you really mean that?
No, yeah, also a little bit because now he's my little. He's much taller than me,
Yeah,
so
okay.
I have to be careful what I say.
Okay. She loves you, man. She loves you.
Yeah.
And in terms of traditions, what kind of traditions do you guys have in your family over there?
Well, we have always because it's his birthday, so in our family we always buy for everyone, even for the dog. We have a Christmas present. So yeah, that's and we watch movies from before. So we have also like it's like a traditional Christmas, first Christmas,
Nice.
especially because it's his birthday.
Yeah.
And who cooks? Do you cook?
No, my mother,
Good.
but not better than my mother.
Now, like, what kind of present are you going to buy your husband, or is he there to hear?
No, he's not here. He's not
Okay.
here.
Tell us we're going to buy him for Christmas.
Well, the last time he said, yeah, all my perfume,
Mhm.
Yeah.
his you say it in English also,
Yeah,
perfume,
like
Cologne for
yeah.
men. Yeah.
Yeah, cologne. Is is finished. So it's almost finished. It's almost Christmas. So he gave me a hint that I have to buy
Buy
a
some.
cologne.
Buy a
There
new
it
one,
is.
yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, there you go. That's easy.
Easy.
That's
Give
not
him
very
that.
Yeah,
Give him that and a
Oh.
hug and a kiss, and he'll be happy.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
So in terms of for starting the new year, what are your goals and your plans for 2018?
Well, my plans are the same as this year. You know, what I say, I have the title, and the titles. As long as I'm in this division, this title goes nowhere. And just remaining the kickbox Bellator world champion and beat everyone in my division. And also now a new thing, the MMA part is also something that I give my heart to now, and I'm gonna do everything to do my best in the cage. And like I said, that the dream, like the red and the blue belt in my living room, and
Ooh, there
that's
it
something
is.
that I continue in 2018.
Yeah.
Put it on the Christmas tree
Yeah.
as an ornament.
Christmas tree next.
Well, Denise, it's been a pleasure talking with you. Like, we wish you nothing but the
you.
best. Hopefully, you get that fight in Amsterdam. Hopefully, be the main event, and hopefully, you get the belt, the red belt, and the blue belt. And obviously, we won't see for Christmas. So happy Christmas to you, and happy birthday to your brother for Christmas, and
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year as well. And
For you,
if we're
same.
thank you, and if we're ever there, we could always go to your house. You can feed us all you want.
Well, your mom will be cooking.
Her mom, you
yeah.
will be cooking. So, but before we go, just kind of tell the fans how they can find you on social media. Maybe give somewhere a shout out for your sponsors as well.
Okay. Well, all my fans, keep supporting me. I really love your messages, and keep supporting me. In 2018, you're gonna see more and more Miss Dynamite. So, oos.
Oh, nice.
All right. Thank you so much, and take care. We'll
Yeah.
speak to you soon.
All right, best of luck.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right, and that was Denise Kielholtz. Thank you for being on the show. Great fighter, great guest.
Yeah.
Awesome person, man.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks
So,
for coming on.
yeah, thank you, Denise, all the way from Holland right there. So, let's get to fight picks. There's a lot of good fights this weekend. Ultimate Fighter 26 finale is this weekend. December 1st, that's on FS1 and also Fight Pass. Rachel Ostovich. Pretty much most of the girls.
I was bummed that Rachel didn't advance on like to the semifinals.
Yeah.
So nice to look at.
Yeah. Deanna Bennett, Melinda Fabian. It's Cedra. It's okay. So what have is it? Sijara Eubanks
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and Nico Montano.
Oh, so Roxy lost.
So I'm guessing here, yeah. Unless they have, I'm not seeing an updated list. So if I'm maybe not be seeing an updated list, but that's who I'm picking. Let's say that's the main event. We could be wrong. Who do you have?
Montana was a dark horse in this division. She looked super impressive in all her fights. She's very gritty. She likes to go up, press the action, and she's great in scrambles, and she's hard to finish. I like Montana in this fight.
Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think that's the main event. Yeah. Roxy lost, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks for her. I thought for sure she'd be going to the finals.
Yeah. Unanimous decision in both fights. Sijara and Nico both won.
Yeah.
So, yep.
And Montana's an underdog in our fight, so I'm kind of rooting for the underdog as well.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the main event fight for the inaugural flyweight women's title. It's gonna be interesting.
I feel bad for whoever wins that bout because she's gonna lose it pretty fast.
There's a lot of girls gonna either come up or come down into the division, and it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting how see that plays out. You have also Bellator 189, Bud versus Blenko. That's also this Friday. It's on Spike. Then you have
Reading war.
Yeah, you have Sam Cecilia, Hisaki Kato, Ninja Kawani on there, Rafael Lovato, Chris Honeycutt, and Adam Piccolotti, Amber Leibrock, Alexis Dufries.
Wow, that's a solid card.
Yeah, it's a solid card. Julia Budd, Arlene Blenko for the women's featherweight title. Who do you have?
Can you repeat it?
Julia Budd and Arlene Blenko.
Julia Budd.
I'll probably go with Julia Budd on that one. That's probably be my pick. And then Holloway, Aldo 2.
Great card.
Great card. This Saturday, featherweight title. We could go with the whole main card if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Undercard's pretty good too. Yancy Medeiros, Alex Oliveira, Paul Felder, Charles Oliveira. I like that one. Let's go with Tisha Torres, Michelle Watterson. Kick off the main card.
I like Tisha Torres in this fight.
I'm gonna go with Michelle Watterson. I like Tisha Torres, but I feel like the one who shows up in the octagon more and looks to finish a lot more, I think, is Michelle Watterson. To me, I think she'll probably pull it off. Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje.
Oh man,
I like this card, man.
That's gonna be. I think that's my main event right there. Just the two coaches from Ultimate Fighter. I'm gonna go Justin Gaethje.
Justin Gaethje.
I mean, Eddie said that he's gonna go for broke. He's gonna go, toe to toe with them and make it a war.
Hopefully not stupidly where he leaves himself open for takedowns.
But he said that's a game plan. Just to go toe to toe with him and see who can take the punches.
If that happens and they both agree to it, I'm gonna probably go with Eddie Alvarez because Justin Gaethje gets hit. He gets hit a lot.
And he gets hurt a lot too.
And he gets hurt, yeah. So I'll probably go with Eddie Alvarez. It all depends on how Justin Gaethje plays it, because I think if he uses wrestling and his aggressive forward striking, even if he gets hit, I think he'll wear Eddie Alvarez out. Yeah. So, but I'll probably go with Eddie Alvarez just based on the striking skills. Henry Cejudo, Sergio Pettis.
Cejudo.
Cejudo. Yeah, I'll probably go Cejudo.
I think it's too much for Pettis.
Yeah, I think it's too much for him. Francis Ngannou, Alistair Overeem.
Oh my God, that's gonna be a great fight.
Right? It's a good card, man.
I'm gonna go for with Francis.
Francis, yeah, I would say. I'm gonna go with Francis too. I think
two mammoth guys going at each other, man. One looks like Sagat. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think. Well, if Alistair plays it smart, which he has been, I think he can win. But can he last 3 rounds against a guy that is young, big, and can knock you out with a punch?
Yeah.
I don't know if he can last that long.
Yeah,
That's the only thing. And maybe, but it's a toss-up. But I would say Francis is probably the favorite. It has to be the favorite in this one.
yeah. I'm picking Francis.
I'll probably pick Francis too. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo.
I don't know why Aldo's getting a crack at the title again after he just lost, but whatever. I'm gonna go with Holloway. Holloway gets it done again, and hopefully competes against Frankie Edgar. Can you imagine if Aldo wins? Frankie Edgar's chances of fighting for a title are gone.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to see a third fight between him and Aldo again.
No, it'll probably be depending on how the fight goes. It'll probably be a rematch again of Holloway and Jose Aldo. It'll probably be round 3 right away, like a trilogy.
Yeah, I'm picking Holloway.
I'll probably pick Holloway too. Yeah, I like
Holloway. Like he was in trouble.
He was in trouble for like the
fight.
first 2 rounds. Yeah. He was in trouble. So can Jose Aldo fix the mistakes he did?
But then Holloway's younger and he's very he's very
resilient.
Resilient. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I got tongue tied.
Yeah, I think the same way. I think he's young, his conditioning, his skills, his reach.
And he finds a way to win. He's good at reading his opponent and then counter attacking him.
And a finisher. I mean, he'll go for the finish if it's there. And he's on a
now I love Holloway. I think Holloway's my favorite fighter right now in this era.
And his personality is great. A really nice guy.
It is what it is.
We met him before. We met him at the
we actually interviewed him.
We interviewed him when he broke his arm back like a year ago.
It was during the Invicta weigh-ins.
Yeah, it was a Cyborg.
And the other,
I forgot who it was.
And your other
some girl she beat up.
Opponent,
yeah. But yeah, that was over a year ago now, almost 2 years ago. Yeah. It was early on.
Yeah.
But I'll go with Holloway, especially because he won the last fight. That's got to weigh on the fighter.
It was during the Trump whole election thing going on. Remember, because we interviewed T. Ortiz and he's going to go for Trump.
Yeah, it was like. Yeah, it was like early on. It was like December, January.
Yeah, when he announced he's going to be for president.
Like end of 2015, beginning of 2016. Yeah. Jose Aldo. I mean, it's got to weigh on him. He's going for the title, trying to get that win, and against a guy who stopped him. Mm-hmm. It's not easy. So I'm gonna go with Max Holloway. So great card right there. I'm looking forward to that. And then that's our show. So thank you guys for watching, listening. Go to themmacomplex.com to get everything at MMA Complex.
You can follow us on social media. You can follow me on Twitter at MMA Complex James. You can follow him on Twitter, MMA Complex Josh. You can follow the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Really solid night of fights this weekend. I'm looking forward to both Friday and Saturday. And Josh and I are going to recap all the action on the next episode. So until then, enjoy the week and enjoy the fights.